Now the first pitch here from Price. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Ken Griffey Jr. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Another slow breaking ball that misses down. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. One out, nobody. Ground ball right into the shift. Mondesi picks it up and safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Stepping in, Albert Pujols. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. One strike to Pujols. And there he goes towards second, very weakly on the ground. The 0-2 pitch, yanked on the ground down the line, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. Now a long throw to third, and Bautista's throw will not get there in time. He's in there at third. So it's second and third with one gone now. And here comes the Babe. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Drilled to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only one away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Ready now, Ted Williams, and their runners at the corners now.
Number 9, Ted Williams.
The 0-1 pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Griffey is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Stepping into the box, Raul Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Therefore it is Griffey, and that's out number one. Striding into the box, Jose Ortiz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hits this one hard the other way. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock. Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. And at first for him following the one-out single. Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
One there, relay to first in time and just... So coming to the plate, Chipper Jones. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Chipper Jones.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. Digging in, Hugh Norris, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. Become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Sent on the ground out to second. Mondesi brings it in on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Now at the plate, Bob Gibson. First pitch coming, here it is. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch, here it comes. And this one's not close, it's in the dirt for ball one.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Mondesi into shallow center. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Albert Pujols, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Digging in now, Duke Snider. First delivery to him on the way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Pujols is there for it. 2 down. Now at the plate, Jose Bautista will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1-0 the count. Lifted down the line in left. Jones trying to get there, and this will wind up a foul ball. 1-1. Misses for the second ball. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Junior looks up. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Coming to the plate now, Albert Pujols. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. So here's the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. So 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Mike Trout. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. And gone. An absolute bomb. Standing in, Ted Williams. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chipper Jones. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Dennis Eckersley is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Lifted in the air to center. Griffey waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Eckersley is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success. Snyder will get there, and he puts it away. At the plate, Chipper Jones. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Chipper leads off second with nobody out. Here's the 1-0. Sliders in for a strike. Missed with a slider.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Pop high in the air. Pujols is there. 1 down. The pitcher, Dennis Eckersley, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. And that's going to land foul. 0-1, here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Missed with a breaking ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And he is out on the tag. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. He's set and the pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Trout has a read on it, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Bob Gibson as we begin the top of the 4th.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Pujols, and it's a double play. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here comes Junior. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to first. The tag, and they got him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ortiz. He singled his last time up.
Jose Ortiz.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Wow. Leadoff man set down now for the veteran Ken Griffey Jr. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
Ground ball left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Griffey waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Standing in, Albert Pujols. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Albert Pujols.
Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And that misses 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. And Albert swings and misses as he's set down for the first out. Ready once again, Babe Ruth. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. Line to the right side. Snyder back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Settling in now, Mike Trout comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run.
And it's the pitcher that makes the play to... Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snyder. He popped out in his first trip.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Cue shot here out towards short. But there to spirit his chipper as he takes this one down for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Backhanded, and he's safe. Riding in once again, Chipper Jones. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. And the changeup is way low that time. Bautista, base runner at first with 1 out. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Ted Williams. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Lifted in the air out to left field. On the move is Bautista. He's got it 1 away. In now, Chipper Jones. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Way out in front. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Bautista on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Digging in once again, Norris. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lifted the other way out to left center. Bautista giving chase. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So striding in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Dennis Eckersley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Stan Musial will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Stan Musial.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Raul Mondesi. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. Williams giving chase. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. So striding forward now, Jose Ortiz. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Zach Britton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Bob Gibson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Bob Gibson.
popped him up. Pujols has room in foul territory. One away. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. There's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Bautista. And he makes a nice catch on the track. Here's Albert now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. High in the air out to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And Pujols is going to keep on going. And he'll make it into third base with a leadoff triple. Now in the box, Duke Snider. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Now to the plate, Jose Bautista. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So digging in now, Chipper Jones. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Bruce Sutter enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's the 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Schwarber. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Right to him. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in, Albert Pujols. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Third baseman, Albert Pujols.
Bruce Sutter been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. One strike to Pujols. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's off the green monster. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Babe Ruth. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. At the plate, Mike Trout, who was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. High and deep to left center field. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. Now at the plate, Ted Williams. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Too high, 1-0. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Still only 1 out in the inning. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Chipper Jones. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And that one swung on and missed, 0-1. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. Stepping in, Josh Hader, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ted Williams will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. A ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full. Chopped weakly up the first base line, and he barely gets to the bag in time, and a close play for out number 1. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. High in the air and deep down the line in left. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. 0-1, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Pujols has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Jose Ortiz. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Trout has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Fernando Rodney comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Leading off for the Kings, catcher, Norris.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Schwarber might try to make a play on it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Schwarber goes to get it, and the throw sails right over the head of Pujols. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Now batting.
Striding in, Bruce Sutter, and we'll likely see him square around it. Kyle Schwarber will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Hit toward the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
He's safe.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Norris at second, Schwarber on at first with nobody out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Stepping into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0.
And this should be a pretty good test of his resiliency out there. He's got to find a way to grab his composure, relax a little bit. He just gave up 3 runs. I get it. But he's got to attack this next hitter.
And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Lifted the other way to left center. Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for out number 1. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Albert Pujols. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Gone! Now batting, Babe Ruth. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Babe Ruth.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Ortiz backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Stepping up now, Mike Trout. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bautista is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006. The 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller.
Bottom of the 9th.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Popped him up. Norris waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Albert now. Tripled and scored in his last at-bat. We'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Williams is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Duke Snider. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Slider's in for a strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Griffey Jr. is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Albert Pujols. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 11 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the home team, 1 run.